Okay, in this video I'm just going to talk you through how to use the capacity building maturity scorecard. I think it's pretty self-explanatory for lots of you. You're not going to need any help, but I thought I'd just give you a quick demonstration, so if there's any questions, maybe this will address them for you. There's some tips here, guidance on how to do it. But the best way to think of it is to think of a single program that you run, or a single project probably is even better. That's because different projects within a program or within a portfolio of activities, they might be very different. Basically, you might have an analysis for some and not for others, and so on. So it can become a little bit more difficult to work out how to score it. At least at first, I would say focus on one project, and then maybe when you're familiar with it, you can do it with more. Right. So basically, think about that project and come down and you just answer the questions. Very self-explanatory. So, the one thing to say before we go any further is make a copy of the worksheet. So that way, if you have any problems, none of the formulas get damaged, and you don't write over the results from a previous project. So just when you open it, make a copy, and then you can keep using the original to make the copies for all of your projects. Right, so you come down to the different sections, the analysis section, and you answer the questions. Is there an analysis of the reason to run the capacity building program? You're not sure? Maybe. Is there a very clear definition of the goal? Yes, there is. Does the goal center on training outputs, like the number of people trained? Yes, there is. That gets a negative mark, let's say, because it's not the best way to create a goal for a training project or for a capacity building project. Is there an analysis of what tasks need to be done? So not just of the problems, but how are you going to solve those problems? What are the actions people need to take? Yes, there is, let's say. Have you identified ways of getting to your goal that don't involve training? Let's say we haven't. And have you considered if those options would be better value or not than training? Well, we haven't identified them, so let's say no. All right, and then for each of the areas up here, it calculates your overall score and gives you an averaged rating. Now, because it's averaged, so this has come out as so-so. We've got some good things, a few less good things, something in the middle. So let's say it's so-so. There's a lot of room to improve here, but you are doing some things right as well, so that's great, and you should be pleased. Right, and then similarly for the approach section, are you running training? Yes, we are doing it in combination. No, we do other things as well as this. Have they been trained as coaches? Let's say they have, and do we provide job aids and checklists? Yes, we do. So here, you're going to see that we actually come out with a really great score for our approach. We're using all of these different best practices. And you go through and you can see for each of these kind of sections or areas of good practice, it gives you an overall rating. It doesn't calculate an overall rating for the programs because, I think that would be squashing out too much detail. So it's quite simple to use. Just go down, answer the yes, no, or maybe questions. If you're not sure, answer maybe, and read out at the top where you are for that area. All right. Take care. As always, just ask me a question. By email's fine, and I'll do my best to help you out with it.